Text messages show Kerrville leaders were scrambling to get organized as the river suddenly rose on July 4th. The messages reveal communication started just an hour before the river rose more than 30 feet. All day, KENS 5's Andrew Moore has been digging through these messages. So, Andrew, what did you find out?
Henry, the texts show that previous to July 4th, Kerrville leaders were mainly thinking about their 4th of July celebration happening in Louis Hayes Park, and the Guadalupe River suddenly started to rise in Kerrville at 5:15 a.m. Here's what leaders were saying right afterwards.
The first text we see on July 4th comes in at 5:45 a.m. when the river is already rising in Kerrville. City Manager Dalton Rice has realized a wall of water has already torn through Hunt, and Kerrville is next. Rice tells the City Council there is major flooding on Highway 39 and there are boat teams coming in. Rice is trying to mobilize and says he is preparing the Emergency Operations Center, but some council members are still thinking about the July 4th celebration. Oh man, all that stuff set up yesterday, says one member. I didn't realize we had that much rain, another council member says. Rice contacts other city leaders at 6:15 a.m. He tells them they have a command post at the police department and says the park is underwater. He tells city leaders to notify your on-call emergency teams and stand by. Still, at this point, the Guadalupe River has already risen 25 feet, and it was going to be at 34 feet by 6:45 a.m. The texts show city leaders sharing pictures and just now trying to evacuate people. They also try to set up a Zoom call at 7 a.m. to further organize, but by that point, the wall of water is already tearing through the area. The text did not show direct communication with Kerr County, though we did find one text from City Manager Dalton Rice to the council that said the county is reacting poorly to this, but we are assisting, especially since we have unconfirmed reports of kids missing from Camp Mystic and some resorts out west.
And KENS 5 has requested texts from Kerr County officials as well, showing what happened on their end that morning. Of course, county leaders may be answering directly to lawmakers at the committee hearing that's happening on Thursday. Henry?